How's it going, viewers? Thank you guys for watching this video. In this video I'll be doing a review on the quarterback case by Poetic for the iPad Pro. And before I get started, I would just like to thank Poetic for giving me this opportunity to review their product. I will also have a link in the description below, so if you are interested in this product, I'll have a product link and a Poetic link as well, so you can check out any other products that they might have that might interest you. So by looking at this case, I was able to see that it is made out of three different kind of materials. The first one is metal. There are 4 metal screws right there. And the second one is a hard plastic. This top layer is a hard plastic shell, so to speak. And then on the inside, it does have a more textured, rubbery material. And this is a 2-part case, meaning this can come apart. As you can see, there are 4 circles on this case, and there were 4 screws on the outside of this case. If you can unscrew the screws, you can take it apart, and I'll just show here on the edge. As you can see, it does come apart, so then you can replace the inside, the outside, whatever you need to replace if it were to get damaged. And now I'm going to go ahead and install the iPad Pro into the case and take a look at some of the openings on the case. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the case over. I will take the iPad, and I've noticed on these iPads that they're so big, it's almost easier just to lay it in and push in the corners, kind of working it around one corner at a time, and just making sure that everything wraps around the screen on all 4 sides. And I'll go ahead and start off by looking at the screen. As you can see, there is a bit of a lip, a bit of an edge that goes around the screen. You can see it right there. There's that little lip. Kind of helps protect the case if it were to fall on its face and get flipped over. And then you can see right here along the side, there's also a slot for your Apple Pencil or any kind of stylus that you use. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this edge, and on this same edge we have the volume buttons, which are here, 1 and 2. They do stick out a little bit past the edge of the edge here, just to kind of make it easier to find, easier to access. There's a little cutout for a microphone. Go ahead and move on to the next side. On the next side here we have the power button. We have openings, little holes for speakers, and then we have an opening for the headphone port. Moving on to the third side, as you can see, it is fairly exposed. What this side is used for is there are 3 little magnetic pieces there, and it's for the smart keyboard. If you were to connect a keyboard, you would have to have this open just so you can set the keyboard. The keyboard is about that wide, so you'd need something to kind of stand up against it, and these magnets here need to be exposed in order for it to work properly. And moving on down here to the bottom side, there are speakers on the ends, and there's an opening for the charging port. I'm going to go ahead, flip it over, and take a look at the back side, which we have kind of seen already. I had mentioned that there are the 4 screws to hold the 2 pieces together, and this material is like a hard plastic. There's this opening here for your camera, and there is a microphone right next to it, so that is all combined and the opening is there. Overall, I do like this case. It's a nice case, fairly good quality, nice build. And as I come towards the end of my review, there are 2 things that somewhat bother me about this case. The first one being the opening, the exposure of the iPad on this side here that is open for the smart keyboard. If there was any way to have like a temporary slide panel or something that can clip in, get put back in, so just to kind of help prevent that and prevent any kind of debris or dust and whatnot to get up in between the iPad and the case itself. And the second thing that has me a little bit worried is these 4 screws. They do stick out past, so it's the highest point on this case. So if I were to flip it over on my table and move it around, it would probably scratch my table. So if there's anything that could be, maybe a plastic or a rubber screw that could be take its place, kind of help prevent that, or if there is a way to possibly build up these edges and countersink those screws in there so they are not sticking out. Other than those two little things, not that big of an issue. Fairly nice case, good build.